why I turned on the ads. I really don't know. Hello, everyone. If you're watching the playback, I don't know how this is going to go. This is the first time I've done this on my channel since the end of October. And like, we'll see how this goes. I have the cat up and everything. I refreshed her, so it should be fine. But these are sprints for Predictathon, Readathon. I didn't think I was technically reading for Predictathon, but now this book might be 5 stars. So I might try to fit it into a prompt. But please let us know what you're reading. I am almost done 2 Wrongs Make a Right by Chloe Leese. I have an hour and 4 minutes left of the audiobook.
And then the author that did those other ones that are really popular, right? With the disability rep.
Yes. I read the first one for my book scavenger hunt video and did not like it. But I'm liking this one. Good. So I'm buddy reading this with Melissa from Book Bar, and she's liking it as well. So if there's a 5 star, I will obviously count it. And then when I finish this, I will be starting The Passage.
Ooh.
Have you read that?
No, I'm excited to see if you guys read that. Though.
I am super. It's like 700 pages, and I just finished The Stand, so I feel like I should be able to do anything now, but I'm just like, I have to start a long book. So yeah.
It sounds good. It's just the reason why I feel like it's so intimidating is because it's so long and I haven't heard many people talk about it. So that's like a big commitment to make for a book that like doesn't have a lot of buzz amongst our friends, you know?
Right. So it was a TV series at one point. Like I have the TV series cover.
Ooh.
So that's something.
Yeah.
What else was I gonna say? I'm reading it for a vlog anyway. The vlog is reading big books. So like, let's go, you know? Might as well read it. What are you reading?
Speaking of big books, I am
reading. That's big as your head.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one. I picked this up in November. I was like, what was last month?
I don't know. No idea.
And this is on my November TBR, and I put book 3 in this series on my Predictathon TBR, but then I failed at actually reading this in November. I read the first 25 pages and put it down. Not because of the book, I just wasn't in the mood to physically read. And so book 2, instead of book 3, is actually on my Predictathon TBR. And this is for the genre that you give the most 5 stars to, because it's the epic fantasy. But Cassidy has kindly lent out her audiobook for Valor.
I was going to say, why don't you have an audiobook?
Okay, here's the freaking annoying thing about epic fantasy. Even though these are so popular, like this is a really, really popular series, no libraries have the audiobooks to like epic
Is it an Audible exclusive?
Nope.
That's so weird.
They just don't. And like same with a different really popular fantasy book that I need to read this month. The first one's called The Shadow of What Was Lost. It's like another like really popular fantasy trilogy. None of my libraries have audiobooks for any of them, and they're not Audible exclusives. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't get why libraries don't have epic fantasy audiobooks.
I feel like libraries really dropped the ball on fantasies and romance. Like I feel like they're getting a lot better with romance audiobooks. They're like, people are reading these and they're fast reads and they're like really fun. But epic fantasies or like big fantasies like that, they're like, I'm not gonna buy this 38-hour audiobook. It's like $50. No, thank you. So I agree with that as someone who used to work at a library. Like they can do better.
I requested them, but
they won't. They're so expensive. That's the thing, because they're probably keeping a tally of how many people have requested them. And if it's not enough people, they probably won't do it because those audiobooks are so expensive and they have to renew the audiobook every year. Like they have to pay for it every single year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's just so annoying because like John Gwynn, like this is so popular. Like
I know.
Popular. And I have 4 different library cards. 2 of them are for big areas and none of them have a single audiobook by John Gwynn on there.
That's really disappointing. He's wrote another series too, right?
Yeah, he's done, I think 3 series.
Yeah, I know. I put him on hold at the library a bunch of times. I'm just like, I know this is not for me, but like I knew he was super popular at the library. And people would ask me about the audiobooks all the time. And I'm like, I have no power here. All I could do is tell you to request them. So, but I'm sure they're like $50 to $60 audiobooks that they would have to like renew every year.
Yeah. It like makes sense, but also it's really annoying.
It sucks. No, it sucks.
These are the books that I want the audiobooks for the most.
Because they're so big. You want I get that. They don't get that. Rye's here. Hi, Rye.
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. We're not doing anything. I don't even remember how to do this. What are you reading?
I'm reading Amari and The Great Game. So I read for I think I read 150 pages or so last night.
You did?
So I'm going to keep reading that tonight.
Nice. Is that for a Predictathon?
Yeah, it's for a book that I've been putting off, and I've been putting it off because I'm afraid it's not going to live up to Amari and my brother. I'm putting it off. It's like I got an e-arc of it, and I have not read it.
Didn't read it. I'm so bad at arcs. God.
No, and I just got it when it came on release day too. Terrible.
Tonight we'll be reading comic Scarenthood for 5-star genre prompt. Reading out loud is really hard and I forgot. All the holiday vlogs, movies, sprints, and readathons have been so fun, especially today. Happy reading, everyone, and thanks for spending it with other book lovers. Thanks for being here. Hey, tonight I will be reading Promises and Pomegranates by Sav R. Miller. I also wanted to say I finished Part of Your World last night and it was 5 stars. Lived it so much. I'm so excited.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, reading Full Immersion by Gemma Amor and The Shadows by Alex North. Full Immersion is kind of weird, but I'm loving The Shadows so far. That sounds cool. I've not heard of these. Hi everyone, I'm finishing The Visitor tonight. Not sure what I'll pick up next. If you have options, let us know and we can
What do you think about The Visitor, Katie?
Yeah, how are you liking The Visitor? Hi, I'm eating dinner and then hopefully we'll finish 2 wrongs. I have an hour and 4 minutes left of the audiobook, Melissa. So
are you still liking it, Michelle?
I'm loving it. I know something dumb is going to happen. I hit 1.5 subscribers today. Thanks, Lexi. That was so funny. Okay. Won't be picking anything up to read right away. Waiting for my food order to be done so I could pick it up. What are you going to eat? Eating and reading. That's what we do here. Hoping to finish Secluded Cabin, sleep 6 tonight, and my kids actually go to bed. Then I'm going to start A Very Merry Meet Cute. I'm starting that as soon as possible next weekend. Hi, reading The Good Daughter by Karen Slaughter and loving it so far. I've read 2 Karen Slaughters and I love them both, but they're dark.
Yeah.
Hello, reading A Merry Little Meet Cute. Are you still loving it, Hannah? Yeah, I had to request my library to get audiobooks for The Faithful and the Fallen. Yeah, I don't know if they don't. I know they know. So, I don't know. Hello. Hi, finished In the Weeds earlier, a cute rom-com. Now I'm starting Snowed in Christmas. Yes, I agree. My library is finally getting better with romance. Yeah. And when I worked at the library, they would only get 1 physical copy of a romance. And I'm like, dudes. They had 1 physical copy of Red, White, and Royal Blue. And I was like, you cannot do this. Rye, have you read Lovelight Farms?
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I gave it 4.5, and I ended up buying a physical copy of it.
Yeah, someone gifted me the first 2, which was really nice, and I don't know who. They just showed up one day. So I bought the audiobooks for them from Libro, and I am really, really excited.
I think I didn't realize that a lot of they're on Scribd too.
Yeah, I checked everywhere. And they didn't show up for me, but it could just be a thing. But I have 10 Libro credits that are just
nice.
Sitting there. And I'm like, hello.
I really liked Lovelight Farms. So
okay. And it's Christmassy, right?
Yeah, it takes a lot also to like around like Thanksgiving time too.
Okay.
So it's like perfect for like this time of year.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna read it for I was gonna say Halloween weekend, ma'am. Holiday rom-comathon, Jesus God.
It reads really fast. I think you'll like it.
Okay. Ready to make some progress in Legendborn. Ooh. Have either of you read that one?
I have, yeah.
Did you like it?
I have.
Yeah, I liked it. It's not like I haven't picked up the sequel yet. I actually unhauled it, but not because I disliked it. Like I liked it a lot when I read it, just because it's not like my preferred genre of fantasy anymore.
Yeah.
It's more adult. But it is one like I could see myself listening to the audiobook from the library of Booktube at some point.
Okay. Yeah, it takes place like 45 minutes away from where I live. So people are always suggesting it to me, but I know it's fantasy, and I'm like,
I don't think you would like it, Michelle.
I don't think I would either, but thank you for thinking of me. But they'll get Stephen King's 30+ hour audiobooks. That's just because he's Stephen King, though. Like, that's it. Mm-hmm. My library got them for me, though, which is that is nice. I'm glad that they did that. Hi, Tammy. Lexi is joining. She is on her way home. And she'll probably pop in while we're in our first sprint, is what I assume. All right. I just got Belladonna in the mail. She's so pretty. That author was just at my bookstore last week. But I don't read fantasy, so I didn't go. And Adrienne Young. Do you guys know her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wrote like Saint or something.
I thought she wrote like Fable. No?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Saint is the sequel.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the book launch they were doing.
I haven't read anything by her, but she's like super popular.
Yeah, she's very popular. But like they showed pictures and the whole store was like filled, and I was like, I am so glad I'm not there. Hello, everyone. I'm reading Ghostcatcher, the final book in Porkin and Stubb series. That sounds fun. Congrats on one. Thank you, Alex. It happened today. I was not prepared. I'm on chapter 34 and have 40 pages left. You are flying through that, Melissa. Sheesh. I ordered a fried chicken meal from a diner a block away. That sounds good. Also, in the month that I have not been here, I stopped eating meat.
Oh, wow.
Really?
It's just like I can't do it. I don't know. So now I'm vegetarian, I guess.
You eat fish still or no?
What'd you say?
You eat fish still or no?
I haven't been able to. No. I thought I could. Like I thought I could do eggs and everything. No. It's just like, but like dairy is fine. Like a cheese is fine because I don't really like have to mentally think about that. It's just like meat. So that's my life update, I guess.
That's awesome.
So far, The Visitor is okay. There's action and gore, but feels like 3-star. Oh no. We don't want that for Predictathon. The way I'm trying not to buy books for myself this month, but I might go and buy a Merry Little Meet Cute because I know I'll love it. Do it. Treat yourself. It's almost the holidays. The Love Light Farm series, every book gets better and better. Mixed Signals is one of my favorites of this year. All right. That's what I want to hear. Tis the season for revenge. Next, I can read Silent Night by R.L. Stein or Jingle Hell, which is short stories. You know I'm going to say Jingle Hell. Ooh, Just Like Magic. Who's that by? Love the Casual Life Update. I'm a vegetarian. You never know what you'll get from me. I haven't done this in so long. I'm like, what do I talk about? I'm reading All the Dangerous Things on page 81. That sounds good. Currently reading Mistborn, The Final Empire. Ooh.
That reminds me, my dad called me today and he's like, Kaylee, have you read The Final Empire? I think that could be a cool book for us to read together because he doesn't read.
I was going to say, do you read with both of your parents?
Yeah,
he doesn't buddy read.
He's been getting some FOMO because of me and my mom's buddy reads. And so he wants to do a buddy read with me. We've done 2 buddy reads before in the past like couple of years. We did Dune. And remember, today he called asking about The Final Empire because he's like in the bookstore looking around. He's like, oh, this sounds kind of cool. Maybe we could buddy read The Final Empire. So the 2 buddy reads, we read Dune and then we read The Final Empire. It's one of the 2 books we've read together. How, like, let's read The Final Empire.
Well, we read The Final Empire again.
And, he doesn't read. So these are like the only 2 books he's read in the past like 5 years are Dune and The Final Empire. Like, how did he forget? So yeah, I had to tell him that I read it, yes, and he in fact has read it as well because I was with him.
That's funny.
Reading it. That is so funny. Also, I love that your parents buddy read with you. Mine never. I don't even know if they know how to read.
Yeah, my dad doesn't really read. He just always wants to because he sees my mom and I reading, and
that's great. I love it. Healthy parental relationships. Y'all twisted my arm. Gonna go to the bookstore with this week. Get a little Christmas drink and Christmas book. Treat yourself.
That sounds like a good day.
I would love that. Just like Magic of Sarah Hogel. I read You Deserve Each Other. Not sure if I like that one. The FOMO because your buddy read with your mom, please. I know. We do this all the time. Hey, Dad, that might be long, but it would be a cool book. I am proud of. Wait. We all love this for you, Kaylee. Yeah, he needs to get on Goodreads or Storygraph. Does he watch your videos? Like, does he know about this?
Yeah, he does. He doesn't understand everything because he's very not in the book community, and there's just a lot of things you don't realize are very like we all talk about it like it's common knowledge, and then for people not in the book community, it's like what? Like he's like, "What's a TBR?" Like
I know. My mom asked me that because I have a shirt that says "Bury me with my TBR," and she was like, "This is gonna sound stupid, but what does TBR mean?" And I was like, "Oh, that's not stupid. It makes sense to me, right?" But I was like, "It means to be read," and she was like, "Oh, okay."
He's learned. My mom watches a ton of Booktube, and they have a TV that she watches it on, so it's just in the living room, and sometimes he's in there watching Booktube. So he's seeing some of your guys' videos because my mom watches a lot of people.
That's great. When I started, my dad subscribed and put me on notifications, and he says that he still watches a minute of my video and he'll like it for the engagement. But he doesn't watch it because he doesn't know, you could do a mom who forgets she writes in a little notebook. Yeah, just keep track of what he's reading. Tiny rating and little description. That's cute. Notebook would be perfect. I want the what the hell one. Hold on, let me go back up to the comments, Katie. Or just magic sounds fun. It sounds different, but I liked Jingle Hell.
Yeah, I picked Jingle Hell because
I always Jingle Hell. Drinking white Christmas tea and eating orange ginger cranberry cake. Finished decorating today and burning holiday candles. Feeling all the holiday vibes. I have a new candle that smells so good. It smells like peppermint. I know. Oh man, I say TBR, DNF, and all that stuff because I know.
Yeah.
I know. But all my in real life friends are also book people. So they get it. I'm like, I DNF'd this book today, and they're like, ooh, what?
I had to explain to my father what all of the different romance subgenres mean. He was very amused. I was telling him all about mafia romance. And
you telling him about reverse harem?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
No.
He was just finding it very funny.
Yes, Katie. You know I'm a sucker for a good title. Please let us know how this goes. I'm excited. Hello, Air of Fire. You are going through these really fast. I have in real life friends that read, but none of them read. Yeah, I get this. What's a word for not finishing a book? Yeah. I have my in real life friends are all part of my book club. So we all get it. And then all y'all obviously get it. So that's pretty good. And then I try to talk to my hairdresser about books and she's like, no.
Some people, if you start talking about books too much, they get really concerned for you.
I know. Every time I go, she's so nice. She's like, how many books have you read so far this year? And I'm like, oh, I think last time I had just hit 250. And she's like, I think I've read 5 books in my whole life. And I'm like, yeah. When I was home for Thanksgiving, my brother spent like an hour trying to find my channel, but I wouldn't tell him my channel name. And it's hard to search on YouTube, like if you don't know.
It has to be like exact, almost, I feel like.
Yes, it's really hard to search if you don't know the channel name. Even if you do know the channel name, sometimes it's like, no, thank you. Tried to explain it to my mom, and her first question was, but not at the same time, right? Oh no. I only have you ladies to talk books with. No one in my family or friends read. Yeah. That's why I love Booktube.
Me too.
Sometimes I'm places where I don't really know people and mention I read, and they try to wreck me going. Alex, we should be best friends. I started reading before the coffee gets cold. I want to read this so bad. It lost our Pyramid Book Club poll. Sad. But I want to read that really bad. All right, we got a white kitty for holiday. Yes, winter. It was pink, and I was like, well, that doesn't look good, so I changed it. Okay. What am I saying? Okay, I'll see you in 45 minutes. Goodbye. Oh God. Siri's talking to me. Sorry. I'm like, I can't hear anything when she talks to me. Hello. How did everyone do? I have 32 pages. Nope, 32 minutes left of this. I have no idea how it's going to end. Like, there's been no conflict. I don't understand. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it still really good?
It is. But like,
where's it going? Like American Royalty, where like 10 pages from the end, the conflict happens and then it ends.
Maybe it's this. I don't know. I wonder if Melissa finished it. Anyway, I'm done.
I did not read. I just walked Teddy and was on the phone. And then when I got back, I was just in the comments on Kelsey's sprints. So, and I know there's a couple people in the comments here that were sprint hopping too. So
yeah, I watched a little earlier.
I was seeing all the familiar names. I'm like, so you guys aren't reading either then.
Lexi, what are you reading?
I didn't read anything, but I'm reading Into the Drowning Deep.
Okay.
I'm a third into it.
How are you liking it?
I cannot say.
Okay.
Me trying it is for the same video.
I know.
I'm not being tricked.
I only read like 10 pages. I had to do some other stuff, like get some stuff ready for Gray for school and stuff. So I didn't really read that much.
That's okay. At least you read. I just saw that Katrina is on Kelsey's. I was also on Kelsey's friends. I was seeing what was going on over there. So I'm glad we all are the same. Alternating on 2 sprints. 11 pages. That's good. Loving the art and fun in the comics. Farmhand for the slasher prompt on Christmas Evil Readathon and Scarehood for 5-star genre prediction. I love it. Melissa.
You read that so fast, Melissa.
Yeah. I was going to be closer, but then Castman was talking to me about oatmeal.
Rude.
Yeah. How do you have a conversation about oatmeal?
Well, I wanted him to make me hot chocolate, and he's like, well, I'm making oatmeal. And I was like, well, and I still don't have a hot chocolate. So, that's
he's making oatmeal right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of gross.
I hope he's watching.
I hope he is too. Councilman, can you hear me? I know you know Michelle, she's too loud sometimes.
My door is mostly
kind of oatmeal. That's really important information. And depending on what kind of oatmeal will be a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
He said there's like pumpkin seeds and raisins in it.
Oh, thumbs down. What the heck?
I just like the texture of oatmeal in general makes me want to puke.
I don't really like oatmeal. I never have.
Yeah. He makes like really good oatmeal, but like I don't this is like a very weird time to have it. Also, we just ate dinner. So like I don't know. That's fine. Anyway, that's what was going on with me. Mostly ate dinner during that sprint. Beef and mashed potatoes. Love mashed potatoes. I read 20 pages of Promises and Pomegranates. How are you liking it? Oops. I forgot all about the comments jumping. That was fun. I read 48 pages of Merry Little Meet Cute. Still loving it. Also, Michelle, I followed you on IG so we can be besties. Good. Only got 1 chapter read. Each member of my family decided they all had urgent things they needed to talk to me about. Oh, Katie, yes. My kids are asleep, luckily. But, Casper had to talk to me about oatmeal. So, yeah.
Also, every time I see Katie's name, I always think it's someone else because I have a good, in real life friend that uses Katie Bug as a username all the time. And it's a really odd coincidence, Katie, that you also use Katie Bug. I saw you in Discord and I messaged my other friend, Katie. It was like, are you in Discord?
Are you on Discord?
How are you here? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I made it to 10% of snowed in for Christmas, made tea, and trying to find working Christmas lights for my tree. I like twinkling white and solid multicolor lights. So far, white are dead. That is not good.
Lights are annoying because if one goes out, the whole
Oh my
like,
gosh.
part that's connected to it just stops working. I'm like,
and
that
Sam's the
is
person
confusing.
that I'm just like throw them out and go buy new ones. I'm like, screw that. But Sam will go and like replace every single one that's broken to fix them. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go buy the $8 box of lights. Like,
yeah.
No.
Caslin just put out the lights outside our house today. They look so nice. We took the boys like outside to look at them. Rowan was like, so pretty. Hi, Lexi. Popped on.
I was like, what? Why? I was like, I wasn't looking. I was like, why are you now saying hi to me?
I have a little over an hour left. Oh, the shadows will be 5 stars unless something dumb happens. That's literally always me. I've been trying to script a review video because otherwise there's no way I'll remember everything I want to cover. It's going interestingly. I never script anything, which is why I always sound dumb.
I don't either.
Yeah, I was gonna say I used to do that, not like hardcore, but like a little. And now I stopped doing it, and I definitely forget things in my videos.
Oh, 100%. I filmed like a thing for the book that I finished yesterday, and I was in the shower hours later. I was like, oh man, I wanted to say that. And then I'm not gonna. I already forgot what it was.
Yeah, I was filming my like check-in for this, and I'm really tired, just like after drinking earlier. So I mean, like, I'm not drunk at this point, but like my brain is just like,
yeah.
So I was like, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yeah, day drinking is hard because then you gotta continue on.
I know. I was like, I could just lay in bed and do sprints from there.
You could. You used to. And then we could see a little Winston again.
I don't get how people tailgate when they start drinking so early and go all day. I tried that one time a couple of years ago, and we had to wake up. It's like normal apparently to wake up at like 7 a.m. to like drink. I was like, are you joking? But my whole group of friends, we were all doing it. So I got up, and then I left after about 10 minutes into the game because I was like, I am too tired. I'm going home.
I'm too old for that now.
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
I made a whole loaf of bread, like the kind that you bake in the oven, like nice bread. Ate almost the whole loaf and then passed out for the whole rest of the day.
I love that.
Yeah, no, that's enough for me. Even like when I was in college, I never did that.
This wasn't when I was in college. It was in my master's program because my college didn't have a football team, so I never did like any of the football stuff. So it was like we were grad students. We're like, let's go try it. You know, no.
I went to WVU for a year, which is like a huge football college. Yeah, and so I went to many tailgates. Never fun.
I have always been in marching band, so I have had 0 tailgates to go to because I was always like doing stuff for that.
Yeah. I just made hot chocolate video going on Insta. If you finish The Visitor 3 stars. Did you read that yet, Lexi? Okay. I can't remember. I know we literally talked about it yesterday, but I couldn't remember if you had read it or not. Yeah. I like oatmeal with crushed pineapple. Milk. What?
I never thought about crushed pineapple before.
I don't like pineapple. Pumpkin seeds are good for men's health. That's good to know. Well, still weird. Is there a smooth version you can get in the US? There's something called Ready Breck you can get in the UK, and it's similar vibe to porridge, but a different texture.
That also sounds disgusting.
We have like grits here in the South.
Cream of wheat?
Yeah, cream of wheat would probably be the closest to that.
I don't want any of that.
And probably grits, because you could put grits with like maple syrup and stuff.
I actually really like cream of wheat if you add butter and a ton of sugar, and then it's really good. Yeah. But
you thought about a lot of things.
Oh, if I knew, no, my time is worth more than $8. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Kelsey. We were all just talking about your sprints. Reading Ghost Story by Strav for Predictathon. I'm liking it. So far, 134 pages in. Everyone is hopping between our sprints, I think, which is so funny. I never normally script, but I know editing me is going to be frustrated by filming me, so I'm trying to give myself the best. That's smart. Like, I think if I were smarter, I would do that, but I just go with it, and I'm like, that's how this video went.
Yep. And then I'm watching back, I'm like, when I'm like editing, like, why did I say that? Like, it literally makes no sense. Like, what I just said.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm dumb, but we all know it at this point.
We all know it at this point. It's part
like,
of
how did I even think that was an intelligent thing to say? Like,
it wasn't.
Like,
that is not my brand.
I feel like me being dumb is my brand now. People are like, yes, here for
like I never ever claimed to have intelligent, thoughtful reviews. I'm here to like make fun book related videos.
Yes.
Not to like be intelligent about books.
Like the thing is, sometimes it's so bad, like I can't even edit it like right. Like if I edit it out, like I would. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Oops, I skipped this whole comment. Okay. Oh, day drinking is not for the faint of heart. I can't do it. I'll sleep I can't do that. I don't really drink anymore. I never really drank. So
I don't either. So like
I must have ESP. You do. I think I mean ESP. You do mean ESP. I'm just trying not to make it take 24 years to edit. Yeah.
Well, I feel like for a review video specifically too, where you're just reviewing one book for an extended period of time, scripting it out would probably be a good move. But for other types of book content where we're talking about small snippets of things every so often, I feel like the scripting out isn't worth it. But review video, I think I would script it out too, or at least have like
bullet points almost.
Yeah, bullet points. Yeah.
I just forget everything by the time I read, so I'm not going to do a review video personally.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I just filmed a vlog clip and I knew what I was trying to say, but I couldn't think of the word. So I just like sat in silence for like a good 15 seconds and was like, all I was thinking was, wow, I'm going to have to edit this out. It's going to be so dumb.
The raw footage of me is sometimes I'm like, okay, so let's just say the sentence is, hi, I'm Kaylee. Sometimes it'll literally be this painful. Hi, I'm Kaylee.
That's literally how it was today. I was like, so in this book.
Yep.
Like, oh my God. It's completely and it's not like I haven't been vlogging. I have. Like, I don't know. I'm just over here on my videos like, I like dragons and stuff. Not smart. That's okay. We all need it. I don't really drink either, so thinking about day drinking is a double no for me. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'll be asleep by 2. And see all the scripting, not scripting. YouTube is so intimidating to me. I would show up in the vlog no-thons. That's me all the time.
I don't think people really ever script vlogs. Like, I think people just like turn on the camera and they say whatever the heck is in their brain and then they turn it off. People might script their intros, but like mostly that is just saying this is the video, these are the books I'm reading, and then like it's not anything like that is right.
I say the same thing in the start of all my videos, and then I'm like, this is what we're doing in this video, and then I say let's roll the vlog, and then we go to the vlog, and that's it.
The best is when I like butcher up like my intro and my outro because it's literally been almost the same since I've started. And I'm like, how am I screwing this up right now? Like,
yeah.
I went to film and my brain it told me to say, hi, my name is Lexi and these are my books.
We should all start doing that. Hello.
Every time I turn on the camera, I have no idea what I'm going to say. It's just whatever gets like inspired in the moment.
No, yeah, I don't plan things before. That's why that came into my brain.
I liked in your new vlog though when you were like, hi, I'm Kaylee and I don't have any books, and I laughed. I was like, oh no, because you were in the car. Yeah. I literally laughed and Rowan looked at me and was like,
yeah, I was like, my intro is flawed because what do I do in this moment?
I don't have any books. I bullet pointed for only review video I've ever done. It worked for me. Yeah, I feel like if I were doing like an in-depth review, I would need to write shit down, but I don't do that. So if anyone ever zooms in on my reading journal reviews, you'll see, I don't know, I love this character with my whole heart. Yeah, that's it for me. Like, I don't know, vibes only. That's it. I just drank my mint chocolate liquor drink really fast because it's good as hell, but now I'm so tired and I almost fell asleep during the last set of sprints as I was reading while sitting up. No. Why are we all so tired? I meant to say video, not vlog, but yeah, I see. Even when I misspoke, it's worse. It's okay. Everything is hard.
Editing is powerful. Like,
yeah,
editing, we'd all be so dumb.
I know. I like for the longest time, I was like, I will never do lives because then people are gonna see how like dumb I really am.
Here we are. This is how dumb we really are.
I just stopped speaking in the middle of a sentence and said brain and stopped.
I just said, okay. Like talking about pausing and then it was beautiful. Thank you. Everything is so hard. All right. Are you ready to go back to Kelsey? Oh, I think Kelsey's sprinting too, so we can't go creep on her.
Rude. Kelsey, you have to time yours.
We have to time this differently.
We're sprinting at the perfect time because Teddy was just barking because I just got a Pokeball delivered.
Nice.
All right, y'all. I'll see you in 44 minutes and 56 seconds. Goodbye.
Oh, bots.
Bots.
Get them.
Okay. Hello. Were we all in Kelsey sprints?
Of course.
Yep.
I actually wasn't, but I also wasn't reading, so.
I finished my book and I'm gonna give it 3 stars.
Aww.
I was talking to Melissa about it too because we buddy read it, and it just got so cheesy, like cringy, like not good.
What are you reading that for? Your one video?
Yeah, it should come out this week because I finished all the books.
Ooh.
And then she's obviously setting up for the next book, and it was just like a weird placement of these characters coming out of nowhere, and I was just like, it ended up not working for me. And endings are like a really big deal for me, and this one was not a good one. So
sad.
Yeah, so that's over.
I just ate my dinner, and then I was watching the Texas Killing Fields. It's like a true crime documentary
That's on Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I watched the beginning of episode 1. Freaking creepy, but yeah.
I talked to Kaylee for a little bit, and I sat here, and I'm gonna try to read on the next sprint, maybe.
Nice.
Also, can we talk about our thumbs up? Because it was like exactly timed perfectly, and it was great.
Someone saw it too. Yeah, that was beautiful.
It really was.
This is my husband, who's upset that we're making fun of his oatmeal.
It's funny.
At least it's just the oatmeal this time.
Yeah, so true.
It's true that he's not a mod. His name isn't Blue anything.
I'm not a mod either.
You aren't?
No.
What? But I guess it like makes sense though, because you're in the sprints most of the time, so it's to like.
But like, I can't even I can't do anything. If I block it from here, then I mess up Michelle's comments.
True.
But like,
I just don't like you. The truth is out. At work, I want to say hi and welcome back to Michelle. Thanks, Neva. How's work going? You think I underestimated how long this review is going to be? How long is a review video typically? I don't think I've ever made one for just one book before.
I have never watched or made a review video for just like a book. So
I don't watch them. I barely ever watch them unless someone I care about makes them, to be honest. It's just not the kind of booktube that I prefer. But the ones that I've watched typically, I feel like are around like 8 to 10 minutes if it's just for a single book.
I was going to say, like, back in the beginning of Booktube, that's all it was just like one book review. And I would say it was like 8 to 12 minutes. That's it.
That makes sense. I feel like I wouldn't watch one that was much longer than that.
Yep. So I think if you can keep it around that, that'd be good. I got to page 69, nice. Of Pen Pal, it's kind of slow and unbelievable that a kindergartner is operating a snow cone business. And dividing the proceeds with his friends, he reads like a middle schooler. That's interesting.
I sold bookmarks in my yard in kindergarten with my sister, and I split that.
Yeah, we did yard sales all the time when I was really young.
I was obsessed with lemonade stands when I was really young. I would do them all the time and like force people into buying just store-bought lemonade.
At least it wasn't just like scribbles on a piece of paper selling as a bookmark.
I need 4 books for the 12 books challenge. What books do you recommend for me to read next year? I like genres in fantasy, young adult, and romance.
I have no suggestions. I'm so sorry. Those are not my genres.
Oh yeah, that's not a to suggest on. Yeah. What kind of fantasy and romance do you like?
So my top romance of this year is The Charm Offensive by Alison Cochrane, and then one that I really liked from literally the month of December is A Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, if that's helpful.
Yeah, my favorite like traditionally published romances this year are Charm Offensive and Spoiler Alert. Spoiler Alert is by Olivia Dade. And for fantasy, I could recommend you a bunch, but I feel like there's so many different subgenres of fantasy. I'm not sure like what type to recommend.
Yeah, let us know specifically what you're looking for in these. Also, young adult. Like, do you want? I can help you with young adult contemporary if you want that. Made it to 21% and got the white lights on my tree. Nice. I know. I love the cover. Like, it's probably, I don't know, because Melissa didn't love it either, but like, I just thought it was so cheesy when they finally got together. And I was like, this is cringe. I'm cringing. And I do not want to do that. Made it to page 207 in Legendborn. I started this morning, so I'm pleased with my progress. That's amazing. Oh, I just read that. Hi, Bree. I finished editing my video. I'm working on a thumbnail now. That sounds fun. Read 43 pages of A Merry Little Meet Cute. I'm 67 in now. Pretty sure I'll finish it tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm laughing at a later comment.
I read 40 pages of Jingle Hell and drank my peppermint white chocolate hot cocoa. Love it. It's one of the 5-star predicts I've been putting off. I'm glad I'm reading it. People love it. Yeah, Melissa. At least we're on the same page. I read 33 pages of Promises and Pomegranates. Got 19 pages read. That's amazing. I'm conflicted. I usually have no problem DNFing a book, but for some reason I'm really conflicted if I should DNF Dune or not. Okay, Kaylee?
I don't like Dune. And yeah, I honestly, Dune is one of those books where I'm actually surprised it's so well loved, because I found the characters like so flat and boring, and like the world building is cool, but also I think at the time it was revolutionary, right? But now that we've read all this other sci-fi, like going back and reading Dune when you already have context of modern sci-fi, it just feels like, yeah, you've seen this all before, but done better. I mean, I know that's a very like controversial opinion, okay? But if you're already not enjoying it, stop reading it, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm always pro DNF. I say that as I should have DNF'd the book that I finished yesterday. So like, go with your gut. Because I ended up giving that book 2 stars. It was not worth it. I did not read. I made my bed after washing my sheets and talked with my family. That is productive. I am hoping to finish my audiobook tomorrow. Good.
Me too, Tammy. And the other book I have to read.
I'm starting The Passage now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to start it till Tuesday, which you can do whatever. Like, I'll start it on Tuesday. I just have to read this for my video on Tuesday, and also I'm doing Amy's book club discussion.
Well, that's okay. Let me see what other books I have out for other videos.
I have to read that whole book.
Yeah, give me a second. I don't have to start it now. I have other things I can read. Yeah.
You can still start it if you want, because I still want to like maybe post the video on Sunday. I can't actually do all of this.
No, I'm gonna start something else for another video. Okay. I just don't know what yet. And then I can start on Tuesday, no problem. There are people waiting for other audiobooks that I should worry about, and no one's waiting for that one, so I can renew that one.
I know, like I have the Family Game out, and I'm like, I know it's so popular right now, and I should prioritize that, but like I can't read it until later.
I got that. Yeah, don't have mixed feelings, honestly. And do whatever you want to do. If you want to do like a long, in-depth 30-minute review.
I think if you're including spoilers, that's also like different than discussing it without spoilers.
Yeah.
I don't
know. But he was saying that he just learned to write, but I'm remembering the No Sleep podcast, and I read is I just got that one based off Lexi's recommendation. I was looking at Lexi, but looking at the comment and trying to say Lexi, but Kaylee was in my brain. It was rough. It was a rough one.
People are reading Pen Pal now, and I'm like, stressed at all times.
Yeah. My Killer Vacation. How could we forget?
I did have a really fun time with My Killer Vacation.
I still love the church scene. That's my popular opinion. Hello, Kim.
Yes.
I was planning on doing a spoiler-free section, then a spoiler section, then a spoiler-free section. Is currently seeming it'll be around 5 minutes. That makes sense. I think that's perfect. Currently debating whether I should split it into 2 videos, but it seems even more. Yeah, I wouldn't do 2 videos if you don't have to.
The second video never does as well on anything.
Yeah, 100%. Michelle, when you came back to sprints, you really jumped back in hard. Yeah, but the other night I went to bed at 9:45. So, like,
I think that's the balance you need. I don't think, like, I mean, obviously take days off, but I think you were just not getting enough sleep.
Especially with Halloween weekend, I was not sleeping.
Yeah, because like people behind the scenes might not realize like we were going late, but then we were like staying so late afterwards too on a lot of the sprints. So it's like
like sometimes up to like 3 hours afterwards.
Yeah, that was not a thing that I could do.
Yeah, it was like late, and I have no other responsibilities in my life. Like, and I was tired. So having children and having to wake up early, like, holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah. So obviously, it was Lexi's sprints, and they weren't even for Predictathon. And I was like, yeah, I'll come hang out with you. And then I went to bed like 2 hours later. So it was like, yeah, it's just like finding balance. And I'm not going to do it during the weekdays anymore as much. I haven't figured it out yet. My kids are actually driving me crazy right now, so I haven't figured it out. I had to come down here.
Back to sprints so you don't have to deal with them all the
Seriously,
time.
I had to come down here and take a 1 hour break from them and have Castleman deal with them because they were driving me crazy. And I was like, goodbye. I need to go.
Also, while we're talking about sprints real quick, I am pressuring Kaylee into doing long sprints tomorrow because I need to read like 550 pages. So
yeah, we're probably gonna sprint like all day tomorrow. They're starting at noon my time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time. And so everyone come hang out. Lexi reminded me that I'm supposed to sprint tomorrow because I completely forgot. So I did schedule them in the last sprint.
I just saw your thumbnail and I was like, all right.
Yeah, I was like, are you sprinting tomorrow?
Well, I figured you were in the StreamYard thing because you asked about hi. And
that's why I thought you made one earlier. And then I looked and I was like, it's not on StreamYard.
No, I don't remember why I was in there. I was checking what time these started, I think, actually. I remember. So I just like StreamYard is always open as a tab, so it's quicker to to just check the tab.
I think that's so funny that I forgot to delete it.
So I was like, who put hi in there? Like, I don't know. Like, what is that? It just says hi. I've never seen that before.
That is the private hangout.
It was private.
It's just called hi. Anytime I make one, it's just called hi too. So
I love this. Dune is just so Dooney. Yep. My husband said Dune is really dry, and he reads predominantly historical fiction, which by definition is dry.
So the problem with Dune, the reason why I say I have an issue with the characters is all the characters are like these people that have thousands of years of information, and they're like they touch something like and then like they charge up with like so much information. There's super smart people, super powerful people, and it's like they're not real people then. And so it's like none of them have normal emotional responses to things. And so it's just like so dry because their emotions are so like expanded that it feels like robots. They all just feel like robots that you're watching do these things. So like some of the parts are cool, but most of the time you're just like, there's like something horrible will happen. And they're like, I have foreseen this for thousands of years, moving on, like I don't like it.
Well, they DNF'd, so we encourage that. So I'm really proud of you. Bree, everyone is loving the Rom-Comathon book. So that's all everyone's been talking about this whole weekend we've been sprinting.
Yeah.
Diana, she'll help my dog Sadie. Sadie, that is so rude. Work is fine, slow but fine. I've been listening to an audio. Oh, that is good. That's my dream job.
Listening to audiobooks.
Yeah, at work.
Why include the at work part?
Yeah, just getting paid to listen to audiobooks. That's
right. That is my dream job.
I'll be in your chat. Eva, I have not read anything since the end of October. I barely read anything in November. Yeah. I read a lot. I think I read 19 books in November or something.
I read 15, but like it was on the first day, I read 2 books. And then the last like 6 days, I read a book a day. And that's the only reason I got through so many. Because I put everything off until my library loans were due in 1 or 2 days. So
I read slightly less books than usual, but my page count was the same. So I just read more long books than I normally do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, I'm trying to see out of the ones that people are waiting for, which one is due the soonest. And it's a romance. Okay. So I'm listening to The Good Luck Charm by Helena Hunting.
You're doing lots of romance recently.
I am. This is for another project. This is for Castman Chooses My TBR, the trilogy.
Oh, is he in the video?
He is not in the video. He just, I think like he was chill when I had 600 subscribers, and now ever since I've hit 1K, he's like, absolutely not, I will not be participating. So
we could go back and watch the other ones I have, and then I commented on them, and then he comments back to me saying I'm being mean.
Yes, there are 2 other Castman Chooses My TBR videos on my channel from like 2020 and I think last year. So we will be having the trilogy, and I'm gonna read a book. I read 1 book. I have 5 more to go. So we should do this. So I'm gonna read Good Luck Charm, and then I could start the passage on whenever.
Okay.
Because no one's waiting for
I completely understand him not wanting to be in video. Like 1,000 feels like 1,000,000 people.
That's literally what he said. He was like, fine. And then all of a sudden he was like, I don't want to do this. And I was like,
but he's going to start his own YouTube channel. So
Carrot time. I guess, but like, I watch him watch a lot of gardening videos, and they literally is just like voiceover, and they just like show their plants. Yeah. So if he starts Carrot Time, then he probably won't even be in it. So, so that's like, it's just me being like, Castman chose these books. I'm good. Like in the thumbnail, I'm gonna put a picture of Castman, but like he doesn't want to be in.
Yeah, no, that makes it words. It makes sense. That wasn't even a hard sentence.
All right, are you ready to read? You got this, Lexi.
I don't know if I should read this book club book or the other book.
What book club?
Egregore.
Oh, I already forgot. I'm like, which book club are we talking about?
No, I don't.
You said it was short, right?
It's 224 pages, but like I'm scared that my brain just like can't function tonight, so I'm gonna read and not be able to talk about anything on Tuesday.
Okay, so don't do that. Wait until your brain is better.
But like I should read.
Definitely. Can you read for another project?
I guess I could read Into the Drowning Deep and just mess up Kaylee's chances of giving me a good book.
Don't do it. I'm gonna be so mad if you end up not liking it because of other circumstances.
I think you're gonna like it.
No, and I'm right to the part where the I think her name is Heather goes down for the first time, and then she's like, I'm going deeper and deeper and deeper, and I'm like, things are gonna start happening. So because nothing has happened so far.
We're gonna do this sprint for 45 minutes, and then we'll come back and do a half an hour sprint. Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I know that this isn't important to anyone except for me, but I got a new monitor and it works again, and I'm so excited that I don't have to watch my children on my phone anymore. So my monitor broke on Tuesday. It was the worst thing that's ever happened to me, besides the Taylor Swift tickets and my kidney stones and stuff. So that was the worst.
Wait, didn't you get the Taylor Swift tickets?
I did, but like the act of getting the Taylor Swift tickets was literally the worst thing. Yeah.
Also, hi to Neva's manager.
Oh my god, hi. Amazing. All right, y'all. I'll see you in 45 minutes. Goodbye. I almost exit out of this whole thing.
That's fine. We can run it.
That's so true. Okay. Hello. What?
I still hear it. We were all muted and it didn't help. Wait, Kaylee is muted and now?
Is it Kaylee?
I don't hear it now.
Kaylee, is it you?
Yep.
Oh, no!
You might have to just leave and come back in.
Yeah, I would leave.
Oh, she can't hear us.
She's gone. Okay, anyway. How did you do? I took B-roll for my video that I forgot to do.
Oh,
and then I got to like 20% of this. It's going to be fine. It's not going to be great.
What was that, Kaylee?
That was so scary. And normally it's me. So
I know. I was like, well, you muted yourself. And I was like, wait, it's not you.
Anyway, how'd you do?
Well, I was going to say that I was reading Into the Drowning Deep the whole time and hated it, but that was a lie. My sister at the beginning of the sprint said she was going to call me. Hello.
Hello.
You're good.
We're fine.
We're a robot.
No idea what happened.
So weird.
Haunted live. I swear StreamYard is haunted. So
StreamYard is so weird recently.
I literally couldn't hear like I have no idea even what happened. I want to watch
Could
it.
you like hear the robot?
No, I couldn't.
It was so weird.
Oh.
I thought it was me because it's usually me. And I was like, well, it's not me.
I literally did nothing.
It was so weird.
StreamYard is really strange.
No, StreamYard has been haunted for a while. So anyway, I'm missing all. Hey, Kaylee, how'd you do?
I listened to a little bit of Valor and didn't get very far because I like zoned out because I got really into this stupid game on my phone and stopped paying attention to the audiobook, so then I had to restart it again.
Yeah, my sister at the beginning of the sprint said, I'm going to call soon. And then 20 minutes later, she said, I'm trying to fix something. I'll call soon. Then 10 minutes later. So like, I didn't start a book because I was like, she's going to call in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So I sat here until there was 17 minutes left. And then she called me. And then literally I was like, I have to go. I have 6 minutes or 6 seconds left. And she's like, oh, bye. And I was like, yep. I mean, she knows about sprints. So it wasn't like weird, but.
Good times. That was fun. Well, okay. Finished reading a book on the history of forensics today. Not reading the sprint, watching episode 6 of Wednesday. I feel like I have to watch Wednesday now.
I've been seeing so many like TikToks and show.
I kind of want to do it for fun. Accidental. That's usually what happens to me. I usually have YouTube open somewhere, but it wasn't me this time. So
it didn't sound like that though.
It was just like a weird. Like
I've heard that sound before.
Yeah.
Just like
it was like a mic glitch. It was weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I literally didn't even go on my computer. I muted myself and stopped my camera like when we first went into the sprint and didn't touch my computer until we just came back. So
I believe you.
I think it's a StreamYard problem, not you.
I think it's StreamYard as well. I still didn't read, finished making my bed and then showered. Still very productive. Got another 2 chapters read. That's awesome. Made it to 31%, and all the color lights are on my tree. I'm quitting for tonight. I have bins of stuff everywhere. That would stress me out.
We still need to put the tree up. We were gonna do it on Saturday, and then we both forgot.
My whole like dining room that we never use is just full of decorations, and I'm like, okay, I just pretend I do not see it. It's fine. I did nothing. Mood.
I ended up doing nothing.
Yeah, so you're not alone. I read 12 pages of Jingle Hell and talked to my kiddo for a bit.
Oh, I saw it on Tango. I almost bought it.
How are you liking Jingle Hell? Page 127, Pen Pal. I got caught up on YouTube videos. I read too many books over the past 4 days. I get that, Sherry. Yeah. Sometimes you need a break. I feel like I've been reading nonstop since I started Booktube.
Sometimes I'll take like a couple day break.
Yeah.
But like not really since I started posting 3 videos a week.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my videos are still vlogs.
Yep.
Like I just added extra vlogs.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm like this.
I usually like take a TikTok break. That's usually like a nice little reset, brain reset, looking at stupid videos on the internet.
Yeah, I watch YouTube whenever I'm
like
that's my break. It's still books, but like it's mostly like I watch like YouTube videos for like I like the people. Like I don't only watch to hear about books.
Yeah, so. I know what you mean. Yeah. Oops.
I feel like when I want a break, I will just read a book that I don't have a video planned around. That way I don't have to think critically.
Like a little mood read.
Too hard when I'm reading a book for a vlog. But you know, like when you're reading for a vlog, you have to check in and talk about the book.
Yeah.
But when I'm doing that too much, I just need a book that I don't need to talk about. So
yep.
That's why I'll read like 4 books to a third, and then I'll do 4 vlog check-ins at once. So I'm like not vlogging for 2 days, but that's a lot for in like I wouldn't recommend it.
I haven't finished a book in December yet, so I need to get my butt and get. Is it the 4th?
Yeah,
that's fine. Nothing counts.
I know, but Brie has so many.
I know. I know what you're doing, Brie. I wish you well. Katrina. Hi. It does stress me out having this stuff out. Sorry, kids were eating TV trays. Yeah, it happens. It's fine. My daughter decorated our Christmas tree while I've been sitting here and reading. That's the life. Katrina. Hi, Brie. What are you reading?
Hi.
It's so weird, Katrina, that you're on different sprints and we're not on the same sprints.
I think Katrina left the other ones. I don't think she's
Did
there.
You leave? Where are you?
I think she's like going to bed.
Oh yeah, that's
so totally like fair. Acceptable.
Yes, absolutely. We support that here.
Yeah.
We can tell Katrina a bedtime story.
Get to it, Kaylee.
Once there was a sheep that jumped over a fence. The end.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to do this last sprint? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm in bed. I love that. I love it, Katrina. I'm trying to do homework. I'm tired, but I woke up from a 4-hour nap. Oh, my God.
It sounds like you needed that nap.
Yeah, a 4-hour nap sounds like a dream. Oh, my God. I'm sorry you're doing homework, though. Short and sweet. Okay, we're going to do our last sprint, just a little 30-minute. I wanted to put the absolutely not one up last time, but I forgot. I was like, God damn it.
Wait, did you see like that Kiki was like finally noticed?
Yes, I watched it back and I was like, yeah. I did finally see it. I watched the whole thing back.
Lady rated.
Hey, I'm happy with a 3-star. That's passing.
Everyone, hello. Are you still sprinting too? Is everyone still sprinting?
I think Kelsey is, yeah. But awesome. I think I saw Katrina go to bed.
Yeah, okay.
That's kind of a weird.
I was actually reading the last sprint, so I didn't check in on their sprints.
I was
I know you were just hanging out. It's your sister's fault. I understand.
It is.
We can call her out. It's fine. Yeah. All right. I'll see you in 30 minutes.
Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hello. No worry about noises so far. Kaylee?
Hello?
Okay, you're good.
Hello. Okay, well, how did everyone do? I got to, I'm 32% into this. It's a book that I am reading.
Gross.
Yep.
I'm over just like average books at this point, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know math, but I started on 144 and I am on 179.
Nice. I only know the percent because it's on Libby.
Yeah, I read this much.
That's good.
There are a lot of characters in this book.
Oh.
I'm writing things down and I don't do that. Like, and some of the names are similar. I'm like, which one are you? So that's all I'm gonna say about this book. Kaylee, why do you look like that, Kaylee?
I'm scared. I'm scared you're gonna hate it, and I'm gonna feel bad for making you read it.
I know nothing about how she felt about my book.
I haven't told like anybody what
anything
I thought of the book they recommended, because I haven't told Sarah about Jackal either. So
I like knew it was risky because like it is longer and kind of like a slow build, and so I knew like there is a chance. But then like if you love it, it has a lot of elements you really like in horror too, with the sci-fi elements and the horror elements and like the cool water stuff going on. So I was like, it's a risk because it's long, and I'm gonna feel really bad if I make her read a long book that she hates. But if she loves it, she will love it. So fingers crossed.
I gave her a whole ass romance, so
yeah.
It's interesting. It's shorter though, so it's not as much of a commitment if she ends up reading that.
It's interesting that you were complaining about Dune though while reading this, because things happen and they're like, cool, let's do some science things.
Let's do science.
In the end, so.
They are like definitely scientists first in that book. Dune is a way more horrible issue than it is in this book, but
I don't know anything about Dune, so like,
when was Dune published?
A while ago, but not like an insanely long time ago. I
know it was like pivotal, but now like
I don't know. I mean, I could get my copy, but
I think it's the 80. Oh no, it is a long time ago. 65.
I thought it was like the 50s. I was thinking 50s actually. So
did people read books in the 50s?
Yes.
You can ask my mom.
I think I thought it was later because like other ones in the series are like later, but yeah, the first Dune was 65, long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't read. I just was buying Christmas presents, which
very important.
Check your guys' mail in a couple days. Cough, cough.
Oh.
No reason,
No reason, yeah.
I need some information from you two. I guess I have a stain on my sweatshirt. Ignore me. I have a question to ask you all later that's not related to what Kaylee just brought up.
Okay. I read about 30 pages and got almost halfway through Jingle Hell. It's interesting. Good, since we chose that one for you to read. I'm at 81% of Twisted Hate. I will finish it tonight. Yes, you will. You got this. I have like 2 points left to script, and then I'm mostly done. I just need to proofread, but it's almost 4 a.m. No. So I should probably sleep. Please go to bed. Oh my God.
I don't know why I made that face. I stay up till like 2 to 3 in the morning.
Not me. I read 3 chapters of 'Tis the Season for Revenge. Nice. That sounds fun. Nat, that was our last sprint. We're leaving. Made it 37%. Eating a cherry popsicle. That sounds good. Got another 2 chapters read. That's awesome. No, Neva.
That's gross.
Oh, I only said it for 5 minutes. That's why. Okay, so before we leave, Lexi, Kaylee, and Rye, who was here for a little bit, are all down below, as well as the other Predictathon hosts. If you can go check out their channels and subscribe. Does anyone have anything to promote?
Yes, Kaylee does.
Sprints tomorrow on my channel for Predictathon. Lexi will be there. I don't know who else. Maybe other Predictathon hosts, maybe not. Who knows? It'll be a surprise. You'll have to tune in to see. But they're going to be starting at 12 my time, which is Central Time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And I think we're just going to go all day. So we'll probably end late at night, and they're starting early in the day. So come read with us. Have a fun time. Make your Monday better.
Yes. There's Predictathon sprints on Gabby's channel on Tuesday. My channel Wednesday, Thursday. Monica's on Friday, and Michelle's again on Saturday. And then there's more.
My sprints are for Holiday Rom-Comathon and Predictathon. So, yes. So sorry for the confusion already.
I was like, what are you saying sorry for? But those will all be linked in the Discord. That is so in one of Michelle's descriptions somewhere. And it's not just for Predictathon. It's Michelle and I's Discord, but there's a thing in there. So also if you subscribe to all of the co-hosts, you'll get it in your subscription box.
Yes. Anything else?
No.
You did great. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Say goodbye.